Hey, I hope all is going well today and you're having a beautiful, blessed day. As promised, I wanted to give you some direction on where to go as far as listening to my podcast is concerned. If you are new or if you simply are an inconsistent person at listening to my podcast, I want to give you some direction on where to either start your initial start or where to pick it back up if you need a reintroduction to who I am and to what the podcast is. So the first episode that I will suggest is my story because it is my story and I tell I tell a lot of information about myself as to who I am and why I am the way I am and when I was born and such. So that's a good place to start. Um, that was the number one episode of 2024. And I was really surprised by that when I learned that fact on my stats. Um, the next episode that I want you guys to listen to is Watch Me. Watch Me is all about my experience being raised by my grandma. I was, as they say, it takes a village to raise a child. And so my main people that raised me were my parents and my mom's mom, my mom's dad. So my grandma and grandpa on my mom's side, and my my granny on my dad's side, my dad's mom. And my granny always used to say, watch me. Tell them, watch me, when they say you can't do something. So that is a good place to go as well. And the next one is kind of a sad one, but I think it will help a lot of people. It is how I dealt with depression. I talk about 2 episodes of deep depression that I went into in 2 periods of my lifetime. And I talk about how those periods of depression were very, very different because the outcome was very different. One I handled very badly, and I go into how I handled it badly. And the other one, which happened a year after that, I handled a lot better than I handled the first incident. So we're talking about 2014 and 2015 here. The 2014 was the bad one, 2015 was the good one. Although depression isn't good, but it's how you handle it that is good or bad. And then the next episode that I want you guys to listen to is not a podcast story about me per se, but it is a story that I wrote. It's based on, it's inspired by Nessa Rose in Wicked. It's called Nikki Meets Nessa. As you guys can imagine, or maybe not, but my middle name is Nicole, and my uncle always calls me Nikki. He never calls me Marie. So, Nikki Meets Nessa is all about me imagining what Nessa Rose would have been like if the circumstances in her life were different. And I think it's not copying because it was written before. So it's not copying Wicked as it is today, but it is a hopeful reimagining of what she would have been like had she met people in our community. So that is really short, but it is a really good story. I hope you guys will love it. I wrote that on February 1st of let me see, we're in 2025 almost. So I think I wrote it in 2022, but I published it on my blog last year. No, I published it on the podcast last year, but I wrote it in 2022. And so that is a very good place to go as well. And then lastly, because I don't want to bog you down, lastly, the place to go to find out more about me as a person and as a performer is I'm a little bit of Judy Heumann and a little bit of Ali Stroker. And that is all about my advocacy journey in high school and how I had to fight to get on stage and get equal treatment on stage in school. So those are some good places to start, but I hope that when you are listening to encouragement notes that you know that you could listen to any episode at any time and that it's all available anytime you want. So please like, comment, and share on those episodes. I'll be honest with you guys. I have no comments. And I want my comment section to blow up this year. I want people to ask questions. I want people to get curious. I don't want people to get mean, but I want people to get curious. So please, if you are an avid follower of me on here or on Facebook, I know that this automatically transfers to Facebook as well. Please leave me comments in my episodes. That is what the comment section is there for. And it is crickets, and I don't want it to be crickets this year. I want it to turn into something that it is a discussion and a conversation. So I will talk to you guys later. If you have any more questions, or if you have any questions, please leave me a message or leave me a comment down below, and I will gladly check it out and answer it. So I will talk to you guys later. I love you. Hope you've had a great day winding down from Christmas, and I will see you soon. Bye.